Alright, so here's our bow, and I just want to talk about playing using the bow. When you play with your violin bow, you want to kind of play in what we call the middle 1/3 of the bow. So if I divide my bow into thirds, I guess right about there is probably good. Right about there. There we go, something like that. The area between my fingers, of course on the horsehair, is the area that we want to be using mostly. It's like the middle of the bow. It's the middle 1/3. Okay? So, and again, I'm going to use my bow hold by putting my thumb in here, bringing my fingers over, and pinky on the top. Okay? And now I'm going to grab my violin. Okay, and as before, place the violin under your chin. Okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw the bow across the A string and start from the beginning of the third of the bow, like to go to the end of the middle third. I guess I didn't say that too well. Hopefully I got enough room here without hitting the desk, and we'll try this. Now one of the things that's important is to keep your bow in this area here between the bridge and the fingerboard, and also to keep it perpendicular to the string. So when you do that, you have to sort of bend your wrist a little bit. Okay, so that gives me my note A. If I want to play my note D, what I have to do is raise my arm up a little bit so that the bow is going onto the D string. So what I recommend for all the students to do is to practice doing your open A and D with nice slow bow motion like what I did there, and make sure that the bow is sort of right in the center between the bridge and the fingerboard, and then it moves perpendicular so that it moves at a 90-degree angle to the strings. You don't want to have your bow doing this kind of thing, because that won't give you good sound. You want to just try to keep it as much as possible on the same point on the string. Okay, so I hope you find that helpful.